Okay, under 1,000 meters here. I see the area. I don't see any laser turrets, but that doesn't mean they won't just turn them on. Okay. For immersion's sake, we have a giant blue blob on here.
Okay.
Which basically means it hasn't been spawned in yet.
Okay.
And neither have the turrets. Hot drop in 5, 4, ready, steady, go.
What?
How'd it go?
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
Where are you?
So we're in the backside of PO by the windows. Someone must have crashed, and there's parts of a ship here.
Oh yeah.
There's missiles, like a whole row of missiles, and like a cockpit, and
There's 2 separate rows of missiles.
yeah, there's the missile launcher right there. There's a turret over here. Access point, it says. 2 guns on it. MISC on the back. That's crazy. That is,
Oh, man.
dude, I've never seen that. This game, once again, this game continually surprises me. Hey everybody, this is Fist25, coming back with another ship review. This time it is the Anvil Valkyrie, one of my favorite ships in the game. Very versatile. It's a drop ship. It's carries different things, especially like a rock or other vehicles like a cyclone. It's just an awesome ship. It's multi-crew, and let's go take a look at it. We're out here at RL2 in these beautiful gas clouds, and the Valkyrie is on the pad. We'll take a quick look around here. We can see here in the back, got kind of a massive ramp back here, and you can see there's the 4 engines. They are VTOL. It's got quite a bulky look, almost like a warthog there. It has a lot of armor on it. When I do the bounty hunter missions, I don't like to fight this because it takes a while to kill. You can see we have a Mantis GT220 mounted up on that left wing. And there's another Mantis GT220 is out one of the side doors, which would be like a gunner's ballistic Gatling gun. Coming around the front, we can see one of these massive engines, and we can see what looks to be some hatches, stuff like that. Coming around the very front, we can see on the bottom there is the turret. Down here, the bottom turret. And we can see the cockpit. It is a single man cockpit, or single woman. Don't want to, not include anybody, but seriously, it's a single person cockpit, flanked by some massive looking intakes with some loopers on there, so it's pretty cool looking. Also notice there's a couple of attrition 2s on there, and I believe those are turreted income. It's a mirror image on the starboard side of the aircraft with another GT220 up there, another GT220 by the door that can open, and we do have these kind of like separate spoilers on the back, like some vertical stabilizers. And that's cool. It's a cool look. Okay, let's go into our first person mode, and we will drop this door down. It's a very fast ramp. That came down real quick. You can see it's very wide. Definitely wide enough to fit a cyclone or a rock. Vehicles right around that size. It will not fit a ballista. People have tried. Now let's go raise it up. Loads up quick. It reminds me of like a real world, like a C-130 or something like that. Big ramp opens up quick, closes quick, and it's made like, you know, almost for people to parachute out of this thing. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds in store for Star Citizen? As you can see, it's a fairly large cargo bay. When we go over the stats of this, we'll go over just how big this cargo bay is and how much cargo it can hold. You can definitely use this as a cargo hauler, in addition to having like a rock or something like that. But first things first, we got to get off this pad before they stow us, and then we'll take a tour around the ship while we're flying. So we're gonna make our way up the ladder into the hallway that leads to the bridge, which is down here. It's got this cool looking like security lock thing. It doesn't function right now. You just basically click the door and have it open, and you can see the single seat cockpit seat. All right, let's load this baby up. All right, we can hear the engines fire up. They are pointing down, so we do see them lit up. Let's go ahead and take off. As you can see, that's a lot of vertical thrust, of course, because the engines are down. Let's take a look at this landing gear as we retract it up. Very simple, 4 landing gear pads, and we will hit K on our keyboard and we'll rotate our VTOL engines to the back. And I like going to the mining stations because it's almost like a runway here. I guess that's what it was designed for, but we're going to go up a little bit so we don't run into anything, and I'm going to turn on the cruise control. Let's take a look around this ship now that we are in space. Not the best lighting in the world. There is a turret on top here, and we'll go over the turrets there in a minute. And there is also a turret on the bottom, a little more forward than the top turret, but should give us coverage. Top turret in the front, the sides, and the back. And I think this bottom turret's a little bit more, more coverage to the front. I don't know how agile it'll be getting to the back, but we're going to find out. On the side, like I mentioned, there's those doors. They're still closed. Everything's closed up. Sometimes this game there's moments where the light hits something or just something happens, and it's just so beautiful. Look at that light reflecting on that Valkyrie from the sun, from this angle of view. It is amazing. And this is not my favorite color for the Valkyrie. I do have some other colors that I really enjoy. But this is the default color, which is kind of a sort of a blackish, grayish, olive drab mix there. And you can see me in my armor right now as a little pilot, and apparently that door behind me is still open, so you can kind of see into the ship a little bit. So let's reset our view. And make sure, so this does have a gimbal with my guns on the front. Right there's just a couple of attrition 2s. It's not very powerful at all. However, it is gimbaled. It is bespoke. You can't change that. So I do like to just fly her in this mode. I'll just be in auto because I have no choice but to use the gimbals. So we'll just go here at a nice leisurely pace. Let's take a look around the cockpit here. Lots of open glass on the top and on the sides. It's a pretty good view. We don't have any. Oh, we do have a little bit of a view on the bottom there. So as we land, we can see that. We see it has a throttle, which my hand is under it for some reason. That's kind of a weird animation. And the same with the control stick. The hand is not on it. I've never noticed that before. That's something CIG needs to fix. There's a little window down there. Lots of buttons. It actually looks a lot more Aegis to me than it does Anvil, but it definitely looks like used military. Like this thing's been through some stuff, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of buttons on here. System, on, engine, self-destruct, scan. I don't know why self-destruct would be like just a push button, but kind of comical. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 multifunction displays, so that gives you a lot of information right at the fingertips of the pilot. And I believe this radar also, you can come in here and you can play around with it. You can, you can I think you can actually plot a course through this radar. I've done it before in the Hornet, very similar to that. As far as pushing the buttons, yeah, that's apparently self-destruct is power off. That's just probably the power down here. Over here's the quantum drive and the engines. Opening the exterior, exit the seat. Of course, your displays. That's your power button. And it looks like that's about it as far as the cockpit goes. So let's leave this cockpit area. Let's take a tour of the ship and hope we don't run into an asteroid on the way there. Okay, so we can see there's some compartments here. Looks like maybe there's something that goes in there. I don't know. Avionics right here. There's nothing for us to do in there. Doesn't look like this door. Yeah, the door does close. I kind of wish it would close automatically, but it is a unique kind of door, and I really like it. Okay, moving up here towards the back. We're going to see there's two seats to the starboard and the port side. The starboard side is a gunner seat, surprise, surprise. And the port side is also a gunner seat. I believe these fire those Mantis GT220s that are on the wings. So let's try the port side seat out. See how that works. Okay, so we got a couple sticks coming up, a couple displays. I do like how it has the UEE down here, saying that hey, this is a military ship. And enter remote turn. We don't have to turn any power on. Usually we gotta turn power. Oh, there it is. Power on. And now we have our display. Okay, I thought so. And we're gonna enter our remote turret. So you can see we are in the turret now with our Gatling. So in addition to the pilot, there's at least two more spots right here for probably the main flight crew. You know, people who would actually be flying the ship, not necessarily like if you had a bunch of people on here to use as a drop ship, the people manning these turrets wouldn't be those people. It would be part of the air crew. And we'll go ahead and hop in this one just to show you. This should be the starboard turret. I kind of wish I had a view on this that went outside so you can see it outside of the ship, but because it's a remote turret, you can't really do that. Okay. So we're online here, and there we go. And there's our other turret. Pretty good arc there. That's the back of the ship over there, going all the way to the front. So those are our two turrets. As we make our way down, we're still in the upper area. We can see there's a bed right here. It's a single bed, whereas there's a set of bunk beds there and a set of bunk beds there. And so that would be a basic crew of 5. I think you can. Let's say you man both side turrets and the upper turret and the lower turret plus a pilot. That's an air crew of 5, and I think that's appropriate for the ship. Let's see what's in this door. Look right here. It says toilet. Let's see it. Let's see our bathroom. So we have a little sink in here, and let's see. There's our toilet right there. It's also got the shower, so it's the famous shoilet. I would imagine this bunk right here is probably the pilot or the captain of the ship, which is typically the pilot. No other interaction there. We got our beds on the starboard side. It looks like some kind of a table, maybe. I would think this would be for the crew. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is either some kind of an engineering thing. I'm not sure. Looks like our radar system is in here. Again, we can't get into the components. But I think this is the top turret. Before we go downstairs, we do have a view of the cargo bay from up here. We can see there's like netting and things like that. looks amazing. I love the way this ship looks. And we can see it says turret access. So this should be the top turret. Let's hop in it. And it's going to take us up top. And let's turn this baby on. Okay. And again, this is the way I have this loadout. It's all ballistic, so we are gonna use a cannon up there, the GT220. These man turrets, you can kind of come out in space and move them around, so you can see we are on the top turret. And just having that flash from the guns, it's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's pop out of there. It's gonna pop us out of that top turret. And we're gonna make our way down the ladder. So the area down here, of course, we already went over that it has storage down here. Whether you can put a rock or whatever, you know, this is, until the Hercules comes out, this is our C-130. We'll go ahead and open this port side door. And if I were to hop out, the ship would be flying away. So be careful. It looks like we can see the end of the gas cloud tech. And here's our heavy machine gun, so we could have a door gunner. Let's see, deploy heavy machine gun. Does it work? Do we have to turn it on? Power on. Oh, look at that. So this is kind of a weird bug with this ship. As you can see, there's a gun on the outside, just to the bottom right of where this gun is, and it's shooting as well as I'm shooting. So I don't know what's actually shooting, where the bullets are going, but until they fix that bug, this thing's awesome to me because I'm a door gunner, and that's super cool. Once we have things like theaters of war, the ship is just going to be amazing. We'll go see the exact opposite on the other side, the starboard side. Again, we have a gun. We're not going to hop out right now. You can hop out of these when you land, and you can get in and out from these doors as well. It looks like these things over here are lockers. Secure catch before takeoff, it says, but we can't. Oh no, I didn't mean to click that. Gotta undeploy that machine gun. But I can't get into any of these lockers right here. The rest of the cargo bay, there's some stuff on top. Can't interact with that. Let's just open this up real quick. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? That green gas cloud stuff looks awesome. You see these lights came on here, almost like jump lights, and pretty cool. Oh, maybe they were on the whole time. I just didn't even pay attention. Kind of wish that red beacon light would, the siren light would start going, and maybe there's a way to do that. I don't know how to turn that on. Let's go take a look at the actual dropship area. Again, these lockers you can't use. So we're coming into the port side drop trooper area, and these guys can get into these seats so that, as you move around, you pull incredible G's and things like that on planets. People aren't getting sick or anything like that. And they're in their seat. They're not flopping around, flying around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 seats just on this side. And waiting for this door to open, which looks like I have to open it manually. So this is leading towards the middle of the ship. This is where the bottom turret would be, where the chair would be for the man turret access for the bottom turret. Very militaristic here. This door would open the other drop trooper area, so you can fit 20 people in here as, like troopers, drop troopers, plus more in the cargo area too. Let's hop into this bottom turret, see what that looks like. power's up top here. Okay, power's on. And again, I have this set up for ballistics. But, yeah. Pretty good view there. Let's go to the bottom. Let's see our turret. It's pretty far down. So, I mean, really, 360-degree coverage with these turrets, and it's just fun. I like turret gameplay. It's a lot of fun. If you could legitimately get 5 people manning this ship as a multi-role thing, or even some AI blades or something, and just have 3 people, I think a lot of fun can be had with this ship. So, that opens automatically. It does have, these doors have this kind of almost like a glass appearance, so I wish we could see a little bit of light through there, but not really a whole lot. But I think it kind of brings me back to the 80s and 90s. Yeah, awesome aircraft, and let's head back up to the bridge, into the pilot seat, and unfortunately for solo play, this ship is not the best. It's not meant for solo play. The lasers that are on it, I have 2 size 2s that are turreted and gimbaled on the front, and as you can see, they fire kind of wherever I point. They're not super powerful, so I mean, when you're playing solo in this, you know, you kind of get what you get. So while we're here, this does have some size 2 components, and I think we're gonna go just hop into a real quick dogfight, maybe see how it performs from a solo perspective, and then we'll have some more information later. So I'll see you then. So before we get into any kind of combat here, I forgot to go over the speeds here. We're at normal SEM speed, which is 164 meters a second. And we're going to go ahead and push this thing up to the kind of the speed I like to dogfight at, which is right around that second click past SCM. 413, 14. That may be just a bit too high. I may want to just crank that down a little bit. We'll see how it maneuvers out there. And I want to get the max speed on this. Get some afterburner. Looks really good. And like all ships, it gets up there pretty high, but it's definitely slower than a fighter, right? That's not what it is. So we are at 1099, so I would say, you know, the total max speed for this thing is probably something like 1100 even. So with that, we're gonna find a dogfighting mission, and we will be back in just a minute.
Hey, you're in control, right? Great. Hang out for a sec. We'll get going shortly.
So we actually showed up here to do like a patrol mission, but some pirates showed up, and so we're gonna take them out. This Cutlass Black has those laser scatter guns, which are kind of cool. But as you can see, the Valkyrie, without its turret gunners, it's pretty weak. I mean, we're hitting this cutty, but what I found fighting the Valkyrie is that it has a ton of armor. This guy wants me to monitor control points. The patrol points. Not even bothering that there's bad guys over here. Come on, Gibbles, work for me. Looks like we got his shields down. You flip around like a wouldn't be able to. There we go. Okay, so hey, size 2 gimbal attritions, and they do, do some damage. Kind of less than, well, I guess it would be kind of even with what a starter ship has. Flying this solo, most starter ships, usually you can put 4 size 1s on it, and this is 2 size 2s. See, we're definitely taking some hits and taking some damage here. We don't have our turret gunners. Love to see how much damage we took after this if they don't kill us. There's a lot of dudes shooting at me right now too, so maybe the developers shouldn't put, bounty hunting missions over here with other missions like patrol missions. There we go. Come on, take out the shields of that Hornet. Part of it went. Oh shit. Even though we deployed countermeasures, we still took that missile. We actually do have some pretty heavy shit. There goes the Hornet. Alright. All that work for 500 UEC. I think maybe we'll speed up this dogfight, and this is what I wanted to show you. And we'll get back to you as soon as the fight's over, and we'll look and see if we have any damage. Alright, so if you saw the end of that fight, you can definitely see that the Cutlass Black just kind of stopped. We were moving, and it ran into me and took out a part of my ship, which, blew up the Valkyrie. So without its multi-crew, you can see it's pretty vulnerable. Now, again, I'll be the first one to admit I'm not the best pilot in the world, and this ship is not the most maneuverable. I could have probably done better with a starter ship against those guys, because smaller ship, it's faster, it's more maneuverable, and that's just kind of the way I like the dogfight. But I think if I definitely had the turret gunners, we would have completely eradicated, sorry to steal your word, eradicator, the competition there. That's okay. This stuff happens. I'm going to go ahead and claim this, and Yes, I have 3 Valkyries. It was part of that ship bug in 3.9 where we were buying ships, they disappear, and then boom, they all of a sudden show back up. I only meant to buy 1, and I bought my stuff in-game credits. So we can see it's about 5.5 minutes for a full-time recall for the ship for the insurance. I'll bug out here for a minute, and I'll come back, and maybe we can get some friends into the ship, and we can load up some, like a cyclone or something like that, and maybe do a hot drop into a danger area with our turrets manned. Maybe we can even take out some of those turrets around the bunker mission. And this is what we want to do. I'll see if we'll hot drop a cyclone into the area, and then with whoever's left in the turrets can shoot down the other turrets. Something. We'll figure out something to show some of the capabilities of this, things that it can fit, and we'll come back to you in a bit.
What the?
All right, boys, we're coming in hot to the hostiles.
You're taking some hits, Fist.
I know. Trying to find a good area to do a hot drop. All right, I'm gonna lower the exterior, and then we're gonna come back around.
Got it.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I hit the ground a little bit.
Well, don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's supposed to hit the ground.
All right, get ready for a hot drop. And
Yep. Count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop.
Slide him up.
Disco and vertical.
All right.
What's the status of that last turn?
Get it right there. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Nice. Is it all clear?
Get it. It's clear. It's clear. Good shooting, Wolf.
Driving.
Nice job.
Want us to come pick you up, Fist, or are you going to be close enough?
Nope. Valkyrie is on site. We just find a good spot to land. We can go in here and take care of these guys. Get our money and bug out.
Got it.
Valkyrie has landed.
Got it.
I can't believe they're paying us to do this again.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it only took one night for those guys to retake this place. Let's take it over.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll learn their lesson.
Yeah, right, sure.
Hey, as long as the Hurstons want to keep paying us to keep their planet safe, we'll keep doing it.
That's true.
All right. Oh, there we go. We got targets.
Yeah.
Hopefully, AAT-34 turret.
Okay, and they're shooting at us.
Yep, I'm just gonna kind of do my best to strafe.
I am not getting visual with this turret.
I'm probably gotta get a little closer.
Let's try and target that one up there.
Hey Jawa,
Uh-huh.
I'm not looking through the turret.
You're not? You have to
Yeah.
enter the remote turret.
What?
That or hop in one of the man ones, because we're here,
Taking
buddy.
hits. Taking hits.
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing any.
And hop in a man turret.
No, okay.
Ooh, that took off of something.
Yeah, something, I think something just went up.
Shields hit. Shields full. Shields full. Shields full.
One
Got
down.
it, got it, finally, got it.
Two down.
2 down.
Is that it?
I think that's it, yeah, and you're...
Quit firing. Hold fire. Cease fire. Cease fire.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, we lost our left engines.
Yeah, we took some damage, but hey.
That's alright. Coming into land. Gear out? Apparently my gear didn't want to come out. Hopefully they didn't blow it off. There it is. Gear down. Alright, let's exit. Teach these guys a lesson. Don't mess with the sons of Valhalla. All right, gentlemen. Let's unleash the dogs of war. Missing. Oh, we're missing Wolf this time.
Yeah, where's Wolf?
Coming.
Hey,
Okay.
try not to kill
Hey.
Jawa this time. Those medical bills are expensive.
Hey, Fist, I got my suppressor on this time, right?
Yes, yes you do.
Okay, good.
Any day, Wolf.
Sorry, guys. I'm just lagging hard.
Make sure. Are you running normal speed?
Yeah, just everything is very jittery.
There you go.
Man.
I see you. Oh, you're like bouncing all over the place. Okay. Once again, sub-level 1 going down.
Right.
You got a laser on that thing, Jawa?
Yes, I do.
You want to turn it on?
I don't remember how.
The U button.
Got it. Come on.
There it is. All right. Same thing. Take point. Wolf.
Got it.
I'll go left. Jawa go center.
Right.
Don't shoot our friends in the face.
Got it.
Or in the back, or in the head, or...
Eyes.
Got one?
He's down.
Nice.
Good, good, nice.
checking left.
I hear somebody.
Yep.
They definitely heard us. I'm gonna go left.
I'll go.
Oh, I heard him. I heard him over there.
Yep. Oh, I see one down the hall.
Take it.
Got him.
Nice. There's a guy to the right.
I just saw one down. Another one down.
I don't have anything with Overwatch.
Got him down here.
There they are. There's two down here.
I got those two.
Yeah, I got two down.
You
Oh,
got
there's
two
another
down?
one. There's another one.
One left.
Get him.
One left.
Get him.
Got him. Objective
Got
reach,
it?
boys. All
Excellent,
hostiles
guys.
exterminated. That was like
Good.
record time, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was really
Nice
nice.
job,
Great job.
Right on. That was, yeah. And we all got him.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Get,
Beautiful.
getting a little.
Casualties.
Hey. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Any guns? Ooh, I'll take that.
All right, we sent the elevator back to you.
Okay.
We're gonna get the
All
ship
right.
ready for takeoff.
Holy cow.
It's a little bit windy. Man, there's a
Oh,
fire on
what?
the ship.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we took some hits. We got to get in for repair. We also apparently need to teach Wolf how to man a remote turret.
Yeah,
I'm just having desync with the server apparently.
yeah. Well, I'm in.
Close the door.
I'll get it. Doors
All right,
closed.
Going up.
Oh boy, it sparks down here. Oh, there's fire down here. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody want a gun?
This ship is going to be hard to fly.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so that's it for the hot drops. But now we're going to show some footage of the Anvil Valkyrie from a chase aircraft, and it's going to be doing a little bit of dogfighting. There's the pilot turret, and there's Wolf in one of the man turrets, and we'll see what it looks like from here. Alright guys, we have one more hot drop to show you. I wasn't going to include it in the video, but the footage was so good out on Daymar, I felt like I just had to include it. It is from a chase camera perspective, so sit back and enjoy. Alright boys, we got a hot drop here in Daymar.
Got it.
Wolf, are you in the cockpit? Or the Cyclone?
Hopping in right now.
Alright, Jawa.
Right, you got it, boss.
Bring it down nice and easy.
Okay, well, I'm going to go up and over this rise. Yeah, I'm gonna take him up and over this rise.
Alright, I see it clearing up ahead in that gorge. Wolf, stand by for hot drop with the Cyclone.
Got it.
Do you see that clearing, Jawa?
Off to the left.
To your right.
No,
to your right.
To your right. Yep.
Just past those rocks.
Oh yeah, got it.
Alright, get down to altitude. And drop in. Nice drop, nice drop. Alright, hightail it out of there, Jawa. Head to the target zone, Wolf. It's sundown on Daymar, and we're going to hot pick up our Cyclone who just took over this station. I see him in the distance. Do you see him there, Jawa?
I got him. I got him.
He's got his lights on. Go ahead and drop your VTOL. Come down for a landing, sir. Oh, door up, door up. Land first. Is your gear down? Gear is down. Come down for a landing. Door down. All right, enter the vehicle. Nope, nope. There you go. He's in. He's in. Close your door. Take off. Transition space. Let's get out of here, gentlemen.
Private line.
Nice. Good job. Okay, we are here on the RSI website here for the Valkyrie, the standard Valkyrie ship. There actually is a variant of it, which we'll show in just a few minutes. To read the tagline here of the Valkyrie. In the days of antiquity, the Valkyrie was believed to choose who would live and who would die on the field of war. Now, Anvil is putting that choice in your hands. Seize fate and turn the tide of battle. Rugged, high-performance jump seats safely transport up to 20 personnel into and out of the fray. Vehicle bay and speed ramp efficiently launch ground-based transport or reconnaissance vehicles for unmatched support. 4 powerful VTOL thrusters facilitate surgically precise takeoff and landings, while a devastating array of weaponry blurs the line between dropship and gunship. So that's the tagline for the Valkyrie here. We can scroll down. There is no brochure for it, sorry, and there is no video for it, just the Valkyrie. We'll go over its hard points and all that stuff in Urkel when we get there. But looking at its specs, 38 meters long, its beam is 28, it's 9.5 meters high. It says it's a small ship. I would definitely consider this a medium ship. It doesn't give us anything about its cargo capacity. It does say max crew of 5, like I was saying, that's the air crew size. And it doesn't give us anything on the maneuvering degrees or anything. There is a second version of the Valkyrie. It's called the Liberator Edition. It is flyable. It was updated a year ago, but the Valkyrie was updated 2 months ago. Kind of weird. But the Liberator Edition came out. It's really just a trim package. It's the exact same ship. It's a different paint. I do kind of like it because it's like orange and white stripes. But it came out at CitizenCon 2948. It's still weird on this website that some things have things filled in, others don't. We'll drop its specs and open up its weaponry. To be determined weapons, but 2 size 3 remote turrets. Those were the GT220s. 2 size 3 man turrets. Those are the ones we actually get in and man. And then there's 2 size 1 man door turrets. So the smaller Gatling gun on the door. As for systems, size 2 mediums for power plants, coolers, and shield generators. There's a bunch of thrusters there, a couple retros, a couple VTOLs, maneuvering thrusters, propulsion, everything's medium. Looks like 4 fuel tanks. It actually put the XL1 on there for a quantum drive because it has a lot of fuel. Avionics are medium sized. And that's basically it for the RSI website for the Anvil Valkyrie. I'll pull up the Liberator Edition just to show it to you. Other than this picture, that's about all I know about the Liberator Edition. Same ship, different skin. So let's go ahead and transition over to the Urkel.Games site. Okay, here we are at Urkel.Games. Looking at the DPS Calculator. We're going to go ahead and switch our ship to the Anvil Valkyrie. Notice it doesn't say Liberator. There's just one entry here. On the base screen, we can see this role is a dropship in the combat career. It's a ship size of 4. We can see that it's got quite a bit of hull HP, 22,000 and change. It gives its SCM speed at 165 and its afterburner speed, the max speed at 1100. Its pitch and yaw are actually pretty good at 50 and 45 for a ship of its size. Its roll is 110 degrees, which is impressive. It's like I said, it has quite a bit of fuel in it, and the cargo grid is 30 SCU. So you can do 30 SCU of cargo in here, or a couple bikes, a couple dragonflies, a rock, stuff like that. So let's look at our weapons here on the nose. It comes stock with the GT215s. I like to change that out. I'm going to put 2 attrition, 2 laser repeaters. Everything else on here I leave stock. I leave the ballistics on the remote and the man turrets and on the doors because I think it's just kind of more accurate. As far as the shields go, I change out the full stops and I will put 1 FR76 on there, which you can see already it's a military grade A from a C to an A. It has more whole hit points and it recharges faster. But for the other side, I will put in a Rampart industrial grade A shield, which has the highest hit point total, slowest recharge. Combine the two, you get a really good shield hit point total, and 56,878, which is quite a bit. And it's able to have a decent recharge rate. For power plants, I will go with 2 JS400s, military grade A. Provides a ton of power. You can see we're not even using half of the power over here. For the coolers, I'll upgrade from the military grade C over to the industrial grade A snowpacks. I like the industrial grade A coolers. They just have the most cooling capacity. As you can see, we have a capacity of 17,600. We're using 988, so there's a ton of capacity in there to cool things down. The quantum drive, I will get out of the Odyssey civilian grade C, and I will go into the military XL1, the fastest size 2 quantum drive you can get, which will take us from Port Olisar to Hurston in just under 3 minutes, PO to Microtech in just over 4 minutes. There is a bunch of different paints. I don't have the Best in Show livery. Well, I do have the light gray, the Sage, and the Splinter, and I'm going to show those pictures to you right now. So this one is the Valkyrie in light gray. And this is what it looks like. I really like it. This one is the Valkyrie Sage. And it's kind of this green. It's kind of this minty green type of paint job. And this one is the Valkyrie Splinter livery, which is kind of like a green camo type of paint job on there. I think it looks pretty cool. And those are the paint jobs that I have. I don't have the 2950 vesting show, which is almost like a pure white with like a gold. Although I kind of wish I did have it. Let me see if I'll get some pictures of it, and we'll go ahead and throw those up here right now. And this is the 2950 Valkyrie in the during the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. This is the paint scheme for it. I think it looks really cool, really nice, and enjoy that. So this is really all Urkel's going to show us here. We can go ahead and put our non-stock items into our cart. We pull up our cart, we can see to upgrade this, mostly because of the coolers and power plants and the quantum drive. It's going to cost just under $500,000 UEC. But I think it's well worth it. Stock, it's fine. It's not the greatest, but it's grade C versus grade D, so that's at least an improvement. So there's your components there. I'm going to go ahead and reselect it just to give one more thing is you can buy the Valkyrie at Astro Armada in Area 18 on Planet ArcCorp for 4.454 million Alpha UEC, which isn't bad. It's not as expensive as a Caterpillar. It's pretty close. But if you have some friends in an org or friends you just like to hang out with, this is definitely a really cool multi-role ship. You guys can swap out turrets and pilot whatever you want. And that's going to wrap up our tour of the ship at Urkel.games. I want to give big kudos and thanks to my friend Black Bora for showing off his 2950 paint scheme. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the video on the Anvil Valkyrie. Please drop a comment, a like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the Valkyrie. How do you intend to play it? Do you play it with a full crew of 5 or 7? Do you use it as a dropship? Do you stick your rock in there? Do you mine with it? I want to know. What kind of paint scheme do you like? Anything. Let's interact with each other. Let's answer some questions. If you have any specific questions about the Valkyrie, please let me know. And special thanks and shout out to Photon Wolf and Jawa Sparky for flying the Valkyrie for me, and especially doing the hot drops and the bunker missions. And as always, this is Fist 25 signing off saying good night, Stanton.